Hello, welcome to Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John, and we are here with the Fenix A321 in the American Heritage livery of U.S. Air. I love this livery. It looks so cool. So we're here at Miami International Airport, and we are going to be flying down to Montego Bay Jamaica International in Jamaica. We're on Vatsim. I just signed in, filed our flight plan, and we've got our clearance. So I'm going to let you hear how loud this ramp is right now. Yeah, I love flying. On Vatsim. You got. Let's get inside. Actually, it's quieter in there. That way we can get started too. So I like flying on Vatsim. I've been a little rusty. Been doing the AI thing for quite a couple months now. But it's so nice to actually have people in the world. You know, other airplanes. So let's load up.
Miami traffic. Western 3587 is on a 5-mile final runway 12, Miami.
All right, so load aircraft. TSX. Get that going.
Is on its way.
And I'm gonna get what's the tower frequency? 118. We no longer have tower. No, we just have center. Okay. So we'll get the tower center frequency in.
Miami traffic, Western 3587, short final runway 12, Miami.
I'm supposed to be using CTAF. So 135-175.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Yep, somebody's got an open mic. I think center just went offline too. Oh man, we lost ATC. Alright, we're going to turn that down. Yeah, they finally closed their mic. I wonder if this works. So one of these days, guys, I am going to figure out Streamlabs. Wow, alright. Alright, so we're on CTAF. Okay, so 118.3. I was hoping for a little more ATC. They were online just before I started the stream. But that's okay. I really need a radio panel. Oh, open mic went to CTAF. Okay. That's not going to be cool. That's loud in my ears. Open mic. So Miami pretty much shut down ATC, but so we got to do it another way. All right. So enough playing around with ATC. Let's get loaded up. Get down to Jamaica. We got some overproof rum to drink and some jerk chicken. So we can't waste any time, right? Tell you what, guys, these Fenix aircraft are amazing. It's one of the only I've been flying the most lately. I thought I was going to be a 727 guy, and these aircraft are converting me to Airbus. I almost want to get all the controls, and it's just really fun. All right, so we loaded our flight initiate, and we're going to get our flight plan loaded in from ACARS. Everybody's radio checking. You actually don't hear that. In commercial traffic. Cost index of, actually, what was our cost index? It was 7. All right. Cruise 350.
Miami traffic, American 327 heavy, we're 30 nautical miles to the west, 8,300 descending ILS runway 9, Miami.
So we're gonna depart 8 left because it's close. We got our temperature. We'll call our winds. All right, that's in the system. So we're going to depart 8 left on the Guava 2 Guava 2 departure. The URSUS transition. We insert that. All right, that's in the system. We're going to arrive according to the ATIS there. Runway 07 on the Maxi 7 transition with the ENARI transition. Okay. And we're going to via. Maxi insert. All right, flight plan's in the system. Still loading up fuel. Almost there. Yeah. All right, so we got ground control on, CVR test. Test is good. Navs are already aligned. We took over the plane that way. We'll do a fire test. Turn our fuel pumps on. And our probe heat can come on. All right, so we're gonna, maybe we should do 8 right. Doesn't change our
Passengers boarding starting.
so the ATIS before the tower shut down did say 8 right was also a departure runway. Yeah, we'll do 8 right. One last thing's in the chat. Hey, yes, Jamaica, here we come. Overproof rum. Jamaican barbecue. Beaches and bikinis. You name it. Alright, so I'm going to turn this up a little bit so you guys can hear the ATC. Because that open mic has been fixed.
Miami traffic, American.
All right, so what's next? Got issued in, so we're just going to wait for us to load up here. And then we got a company message probably. Yep, get our load sheet. That looks about right. And I could go on flight plan.
Miami traffic, American 327.
Alright, so we got fuel on board, so the seatbelt signs can come on. And I'm going to board the passengers.
American 1691 Heavy, departed runway 8 right, making a left turn, 4,000 feet. Last call for Miami traffic. See ya. See ya. Have a good flight. See ya. See ya. Thank you. You too.
Oh.
Hasta luego.
Yes, when there are no controllers on, it gets interesting. All right, so let's do some maintenance here. So Squawk 3311. in the box. TARA. Turn that on. And our initial climb is going to be 5,000 feet. Although there's no ATC on, but we're just going to do that to start. Okay. What else we got going here? Gotta wait for our passengers. Well, just in case there's any kids in the way, we can they can come up to the cockpit, right? Alright, well, I'm not going to need my paper because I don't have to call for clearance. And I do have the last reading is 3000, so set that. Altimeter.
Miami traffic, American 1331. We're now on the 20-mile final ILS 8 right, Miami traffic.
20 mile 8 ILS, wow. Guys are way out.
And Miami traffic, American 2387, push back from gates, then D27 with respect to runway 8 left for departure, Miami.
Miami traffic, American 327 heavy, short final, runway 9er, Miami.
This is definitely cool. I like the Vatsim experience. I think I'm pretty much done with AI until they get traffic injection, because it's just not fun flying alone. Alright, so our baggage is almost loaded up. Any maintenance things that we need to do? Let me see, is there a checklist? Yes. So, cockpit prep. Gear pins and covers removed. Fuel quantity. We have 18,720 pounds. That matches our flight plan. Seat belts on. Adheres nav. Barrel ref. 3000. Both check. 3000.
American 1331, we're on a 10-mile final ILS 8 right.
Cockpit preparation complete. So, departure brief. So we are going to be doing the Guava 2 departure. Oh, wrong way.
This way.
So we're going to be doing the Guava 2 departure. Thought sure we could.
Miami traffic, American 327 heavy, clear of runway 9er, Miami.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Miami traffic.
Alright, so Guava 2. So we're going to be taking off runway 8 right. So let's look at it. Runway 8 right, standard or lower than standard if authorized, within the minimums. Climb to 500 per nautical mile to 520, then 235 per nautical mile until 1400.
Good afternoon.
So we'll take off. We're going to go to Balor, then follow the SID out to Guava.
1331, 5 mile final, ILS 8 right, Miami traffic.
Terminating at our transition at URSUS. There's no tower ATC online, so we'll be using advisory and our CTAF to address our broadcast our intentions, and that's it. So it looks like the climb out will be initial 5,000. Once we're clear of the airspace, we'll climb up to flight level 350.
Runway 12 on Sierra, eastbound Miami.
Any questions? No, I didn't think so. Departure brief complete.
Miami traffic, American 1331, short final, 8 right, Miami.
Baggage is on board. Passengers are still loading. So off the gate, we are going to go nose right, tail left, because our runway's out there.
This way, please. This way, please.
Nobody's calling their pushback or taxi. That guy's just sitting out there right behind us. Hopefully he'll be gone by the time we're ready to push back.
Miami traffic and not so American JetBlue 1622, taxiing Mike Papa to hold Mike 1 from 0 left, Miami.
Did he just say not so American JetBlue?
American 1331, we're clear of 8 right, Miami traffic.
Miami traffic, pleasant good afternoon again on by 3635, taxiing to runway 8 right via Whiskey, November 8 right, Miami traffic.
Alright, so where we're at?
2387, going to taxi to runway 8 right via November, Papa, and then Quebec for Miami traffic.
Finally. Took him a while to set up his plane.
Miami traffic, Southwest 190, requesting start on to November, tailing east, expecting runway 8 right, Miami traffic.
There's a lot of traffic, guys. Now Southwest is pushing back. That was that last transmission. What is Southwest doing at the American ramp? I wonder if they do Concourse Delta. Alright, almost got our passengers on board.
Welcome on board.
Our lovely flight attendant.
Hello. Welcome on board. Hello.
So one last thing. So that Southwest plane, is that a computer flying, or is that jet, or is it another person? No, I'm on live ATC. So every plane that you see is a live person.
Southwest 102, we're taxiing to runway 8, right via November Papa, Quebec. Miami traffic.
Yeah, everyone you see is a live person. I have AI traffic shut off.
Right, Miami.
Miami Sun Country 3003, 15 miles out, ILS 12.
When I logged in, there was tower and center control. It was online, but as soon as I started streaming, they shut off. They shut down. So. I think that's everybody. Yes, everybody's on board.
Welcome aboard on this American Airlines flight from Miami to Montego Bay. My name is John and I am the captain of this flight. I would like to welcome you on board and thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We are currently preparing.
Miami traffic JetBlue 1622 crossing runway 0 right, line up run and wait runway 0 left.
1 hour and 14 minutes. If you have any questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to ask one of our cabin crew members. Thank you for flying with American Airlines.
Now, all of these cabin announcements that you hear are AI, including me. That was an AI voice.
My name is Jennifer and I am the cabin crew member on this flight. We ask that you please fasten your seat belts at this time and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones. Smoking is prohibited for the duration of the flight. Thank you for choosing American Airlines. Enjoy your flight.
So that's going to be our flight attendant. So one last thing, that was great. You like that? AI is kind of scary because all I had to do was read about a 2 minutes worth of paragraph and it picked up my voice so that it could manipulate whatever it wanted to say. Like I didn't record that. Alright, so sync the load sheet, sync the weather, calculate.
And Miami traffic JetBlue 1622 departing runway 0 left from Miami.
Alright, flaps 2 takeoff, up 0.6. Send to
Airborne
MCU.
passing through 2,500 left hand turn out Flamingo 2 departure Miami final call. Have a good one.
Alright, we're all loaded up. Got our departure on the page.
Miami Sun Country, 3003, 3 miles.
Doors are
Runway
closed
13.
and locked. And we'll call the tug.
Miami traffic, America 2387 departing. Actually going to line up and wait runway 8 right for separation for whoever departed out of 8 right, Miami traffic.
And JetBlue Station 22, projecting runway 0 left.
So let me just calculate our route here.
Alright, Miami traffic, America 2387 departed runway 8 right via the Guava 2 departure, Miami traffic.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's see where that other traffic is.
And Miami traffic, Southwest 190, we're going to be lining up and waiting runway 8 right after departing American. Miami traffic.
Miami traffic, JetBlue 1620 will hold short of 0 right, spot start brakes continue to mount themselves.
Alright, so let's see, we're going to go November Actually, we're going to go November 8th, Mike to Mike 1. Just waiting for traffic.
Sun Country, 3003, vacating 12.
Alright, beacon light could come on. Oh, I forgot to fire up the APU. Look at me.
And Miami traffic, Southwest 190, we're going to be holding on runway 8 right for 2-minute separation between departing traffic, Miami traffic.
There's a plane pushing back behind us, and I want to push into him. So we're just holding off for a minute.
Miami traffic, Southwest 192, departing runway 8 right to the southwest, Miami traffic.
Alright, we got the APU up and running. Ground power is disconnected.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
That is a Boeing 777, guys.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
What is that American doing?
Miami traffic, American 2387, depart runway 8 right, clear runway 8 right, climbing up, speed above to departure 5,700, climbing last call, Miami traffic 2.
American.
Seems to be a bit of a traffic jam. So I can't push back because I'm going to push back into him. So he arrived and he's just sitting on the ramp. Miami traffic, American 626, pushing back, gate Delta 26, facing west, Miami.
Miami traffic, United 99 Android, good evening, departing for Delta 46, push back.
Good, he logged. Alright, let's get going. So, welcome to Real Airport Delays. So, nose right, tail left.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Turning engine 1. Turning engine 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the crew members as we review the emergency procedures. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, Stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this. Pull the strap to tighten it. If you are traveling with children, make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats, and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
We have a good engine start. And that's a good start on number 2. So, spoilers armed.
Traffic. Good evening, United 9900, starting taxi by November 7th, Mike for runway
TARA
right via
on
Mike 1.
max takeoff. Two good starts. APU bleed can come off, and we'll shut down the APU.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass been removed.
Taxi lights could come on.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Miami traffic, American 676. Taxi to runway 8 right via November, Mike 1. Miami. Alright, all looks good. Let's get going. Are we still connected? No. He hasn't walked away. Alright. That's so we almost ran him over. Planes coming? Nope. Would not be looking into the cockpit. Alright, so trim is set. See configurations, or just waiting on the cabin. So the stewardesses are back, or the flight attendants, my apologies. The flight attendants back there are making sure everybody is seated and ready for takeoff. They really go around and they do a seatbelt check. Kind of like a roller coaster ride at Disney. Alright, predictive wind shear could come on, and radar. And we can start the clock. A little late on that, we should have started the clock.
Miami traffic, United 9900, holding short runway 8 right via Mike 1. Miami traffic clear for takeoff, runway 8 right, United 9900.
You just told yourself you're clear for takeoff. That's okay. We all make mistakes. When I was calling back from the gate, I made a mistake. So someone probably sitting there going, "Ah, that guy said this." It's human nature to comment. It's all in good fun. We all learn something sometimes, and we all make mistakes. They all make. And if you ever listen to live ATC, they're not perfect either in the real world. It would have been funny if they actually had tower and had to do clearances and readbacks. That's where I jumble up. One last thing, my favorite part, takeoff and landings. It's my favorite part too, in the sim and in real life. So he departed, so I'll start the clock for a 2-minute. Parking brake is set. Miami Traffic American 676, holding short runway 8 right for departure, holding 2 minutes for separation for departing traffic. Miami. So auto brake is good. We can turn on the lights. Strobe lights can come on. Taxi to takeoff, and we're going to do the wing lights. So all that's good. APU is shut down. Flaps 2 for takeoff. So what I'm doing is I'm just letting him get ahead of me so that we don't bump into each other. It's something that Tower actually would have done as well. So we're just kind of ATCing, yeah. We're being our own ATC at the moment. And if the tower was ever to shut down, this is how it would go. It would go to this stage of traffic where everyone is responsible for themselves. All right. Miami Traffic American 676, taking off runway 8 right, east departure, Miami. All right, parking brake off. So the brakes, I just want to make sure that we are flexed to 57, so. All right, guys, here we go. Bring it up 50%. Flex SRS, runway, auto thrust blue. Let's get to the center line. 100 knots, check. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Autopilot, come on. Past F speed, so flaps 1. Miami traffic, American 676 departed runway 8 right. Climbing through 1,500 feet on the Guava 2 for the URSUS transition. Last call, Miami. Alright, passing S, we can go flaps up. And then we're going to go to advisory. It's 1228. Really need a radio panel. That's my next purchase. Alright, so we passed Baller, so we're going to go flight level 350. And taxi lights can come off. Disarm the speed brake. Flaps up and we're off. I think that was a pretty good takeoff, guys. I'll put that one in the books.
Starting our in-flight service shortly. You can find our sky menu in the seat pocket in front of you.
So the trick is with the A321 is to make sure that you, when you're rotating on takeoff, that you don't exceed 7 degrees nose up. Now the max is 9.7 degrees. But the transition between 7 degrees and 9 degrees is so fast that if you you really don't want, you want to keep that limit at 7 degrees nose up so you don't strike the tail. Because the A321 being the longer version of the A320 family has a aversion to striking the tail. Same with landing, you want to land a little flatter. Now the flaps, full flaps configuration actually helps with a more level descent so that you can keep that tail from hitting the ground. Because if you strike the tail, flight's over. You got to come back. You got to fill out paperwork. Most likely you're not going to have a job. So climbing out here, we're above 10,000, so expand that. Lights can come off. It's daylight, so wing lights can come off. And let's let everybody use the bathroom. One last thing. So how did you like the takeoff? Did forget to hit the button to go to that outside view, but what can you do? We all make mistakes.
You may now move around the cabin, but we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened while seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
So it's about an hour flight from Miami to Jamaica, and we'll be flying over Cuba. So if you remember from my Overflying Cuba live stream, there's a entry point and an exit point to fly across Cuban airspace. So our one last thing, yeah, I bet it's got to look great on a big screen. Oh, the subwoofers! Oh man, the engine sounds had to be pretty wild. So our entry point is URSUS. That is our transition. And our exit point for crossing Cuba is going to be NIBEO. So, just a one last thing. Said the room was shaking. That's awesome. I gotta put a surround sound in here. Of course, it probably would activate my mic. You would get some reverberation through the stream.
We are now starting our in-flight service. We'd like to remind you that we accept card payments as well as cash. You can find our Sky menu in the seat pocket in front of you. Please remain seated while we serve you. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask one of our cabin crew members. Thank you.
That was for economy. Everybody in chat, you guys are first class, so drinks are on American. Alright, so passing transition, so we'll go standard. Standard set, passing flight level 18,300 now. Check. Well, see, I made another mistake. That should have been passing flight level 18.3 now. So, climb set. So, let's see, our top of climb is going to be in 110 miles. And it's going to take us about just over 10 minutes to get there. Maybe about 15 minutes to get to our cruise. So the first class meal being served on this flight is going to be Caribbean chicken. So everything looks good. So that squelch sound you heard was the text chat over Vatsim. So CTAF. Someone was asking what the CTAF frequency for Fort Lauderdale was. Sorry guys, I was just doing a little helping out. Give that that other guy got a tower frequency for Fort Lauderdale. Alright, so let's see what we got going on in Jamaica. So we have an ATIS, that'll be 127.9, so we're going to get that in there. Actually, we're we're going to monitor that. So I'll put that on COM 2. So that should come on when we get close enough. Actually, let's see if we have. And this one we're going to put guard on just in case we have an emergency. So the guard frequency is 121.5 if anyone wants to know. Well, we're not going to monitor guard. I'm just going to put it on standby. Some views, passenger view. Wait, what? This ain't first class. That GoPro view. I actually like this view. Caribbean, you got that reef right there. And that's pretty cool. Alright, so cabin's a little warm, so I'm going to turn down I like the cockpit a little colder. So there's a way actually to get this to work in Vatsim. I don't quite figured this out. So like any of those clearances and messages and such would appear on the CDPLC, it's called. So arrivals, Clicking the wrong button. There we go. So approach. We're going to be doing the ILS runway 7. Why am I going to Norman Manley? Oh. Oh, that was my alternate. Alright, so arrivals. We're doing the Maxi 7 arrival. So the ENARI transition. So let's see if those look at any strange things. So speed 250 below 10, that's standard. So the transitions, we're doing the ENARI. So from ENARI to Maxi, that's what we're doing. We're via the radial 342 to DME D15 to SIA, and then turn right via DME 13 arc to SIA. So what has changed? Why have we gone to open climb? Oh. Okay. That's why. So, direct NIBEO. Insert. There we go. So that chirp let me know that something changed. So I'm not paying attention, you know, talking about the arrival, and let me know that there was a break in the flight plan and it needed some maintenance, so that did its job. Okay, so Sierra India Alpha is the VOR for Sangster International. So we're going to come down here, we're going to turn on this arc, come in and line up with a Maxi. So let's check this out real quick. Sorta. It's got us doing a hold at a Maxi. I don't think we're gonna do that. Let's see how traffic is. Doesn't look like there's any traffic. Keep that hold in there. So that looks good. So let's take a look at our approach. We're doing the ILS runway 7. Coming in on a Maxi. at 3,000, and we should be able to pick up the ILS prior to Napa. If not, we'll descend to 1,850 feet, and then we should be able to pick up our approach into runway 7. So minimums is 305 feet, and our missed approach is climbing 073 heading at 500 feet, turn left to 322, and then head 322 heading, and then turn left to intercept and proceed to the 13 nautical mile DME from SIA VOR arc back to a maxi and hold, climbing to 3,000 feet. Okay. Seems simple enough, guys. What do you think? Alright, so let's check out traffic at so we have 7 arrivals into oh, it looks like we do have center. Okay. That's good. So we do have a center frequency, so we're going to tune that in. 125.4. Listen to that.
It's just saying the waypoint is not in the database for South.
Okay, perfect. That was my question. My question was whether you didn't have the approach or you didn't have the waypoint at all. Alright, sorry about that. So go ahead and proceed direct only. Just go direct to the waypoint only.
Okay, we'll head direct to Max for South America.
And Southwest 100, you can expect a visual approach. The water is perfect.
We'll expect visual approach from 7 Southwest 100. I'm glad to hear that.
So we just want to listen to the frequency because they're going to be...
And Alitalia 1519er, turn left heading 170, descend to 4,000.
Turn left 170, descend to 4,000, Alitalia 1519.
So we're going to expect a visual approach runway 07.
2387, say your present Mach speed.
Was that for American 2387?
Yeah, 2387, report your present airspeed in Mach numbers.
We're showing, looks like 180 heading, and then our Mach 0.76 for American 2387.
Alright, 2387, could you bump up that Mach number to 78 until your descent?
We'll pop up to the 780 for American 130.
Southwest 192, can you do me a favor? Can you reduce your airspeed to Mach 76 until I issue your descent instructions?
Yeah, doing that. We'll drop down to Mach 76 for Southwest 192.
So one last thing, that is live traffic. Everything that's happening right now is live. Well, live for the simulator anyway.
American 2388, clear to land, runway 07, surface lane start.
So what this is a online network where a group of volunteers volunteer to be air traffic control, and they sit in front of their computers just like Flight Simulator, except they have, you know, track on radar screens just like you would if you were sitting in an air traffic control center, and using a voice over network they interact. And then us pilots, we file a flight plan, it goes into the system. So all that just like modeled after the real world air traffic control, they get everything in a similar fashion. I'm actually studying right now to be a Vatsim controller. It's pretty extensive. So I am not doing any AI. The other planes are real people. The air traffic control talking to me and the other planes are real people. We're just doing it over a internet voice over network.
Today we highly recommend our special offer, a set of 3 perfumes for the price of 2. We also have a wide selection of other products available for purchase, like souvenirs, cosmetics, and snacks. You can find our shopping catalog in the seat pocket in front of you. We accept card payments as well as cash.
Okay, what airport are you at?
Ian Fleming.
Roger, stand by 1.
Get that Sky Mall catalog out. Running a special. 2 perfumes for the price of 1.
Italia 1519er. If you need to do a 360 to get down, that's fine, but you are cleared for the visual approach runway 12.
The only thing that's AI right now is my cabin announcements.
Alright, Envoy 4007, you are cleared to the Miami Airport.
Going on with my
6000 initially, expect flight level 34010, next after departure, squawk 6740.
Envoy 4007, clear to destination as well of the 6000, 34010, next after departure, squawk 6740.
Roger, Envoy 4007, your clearance is valid for 30 minutes. Departure is going to be at your own risk. Call me when you're airborne.
Clearance valid for 30 minutes. Departure my own risk. Call airborne on board 4007.
Alitalia 1519er, clear to land, runway 12, wind 020 degrees, 111.
So in about
American 2387, when ready.
100 miles, I'm going to be actually talking to this guy.
I'll just get right out. Very Adam Chris, percent maintain 5,000 for American 2387.
Southwest 192 at pilot discretion, descend and maintain 7,000, 218 1012.
7,1012, Southwest 192.
Alitalia 1519er, welcome to Manly, landing time 33, exit left on Delta, and taxi straight ahead to the gate of your train. Caribbean Airlines 416, you can go ahead and proceed direct to Ciplo now.
Direct to Blue, Caribbean Airlines 416.
All right, so here we go, guys. What is that center name? Center American 676 with the flight level 350 with Delta.
American 2388, landed time 35, welcome to Tanker, exit right on Alpha, and taxi via Alpha to the gate of your choice.
Taxi right by Alpha and taxi left by Alpha to the gate of your choice.
Thank you. In American 676, Kingston radar, squawk 6736.
Squawk 6736, American 676.
American 676 is radar contact. Flight level 350, about 150 miles north of NIBEO. Good evening. American 676, you can go ahead and disregard the arrival that you filed, and you can proceed direct to SAFA. That's Alpha Sierra Alpha Foxtrot Alpha.
Direct to SAFA for American 676.
And American 676, you can expect the RNT approach runway 07.
Expect the RMP approach 07 for American 676.
Caribbean Airlines 416, leave my airspace to the north. Command is offline. You can change to Unicom 122.8. Have a great night.
Copy Unicom 122.8. Thank you very much for the great service. Caribbean Airlines 416. Thank you.
Thank you.
SAPA. changing everything up on me.
Good evening, Western Global 619, flight level 320 over.
And Western Global 6192, squawk 6741.
741 Western Global.
Western Global 6192, Kingston radar, you are radar contact, flight level 320 just overhead Amden. And I hope you're not really from Boston because there's no Red Sox fans allowed in my airspace.
Jesus.
I'm a child, alright.
Oh boy.
Center American 676. Can we get the spelling for SAPA again?
American 676, let me send it to you on the text frequency. Oops, Western Global 6192, disregard. That was for American 676. And American 676, if it's not in your SSC, just let me know. It's not a big deal.
Now we're all good for American 676.
Roger that, thanks.
Alright, so we're on to ASAFA, which changes everything, so now we got to put the RMP arrival. Star, and then we'll go via
Kingston radar for American 2387. Just want to confirm, you want us to maintain Mach 0.780 still ASAFA?
American 2387, all speed restrictions are canceled. Sorry, I meant to say, hopefully I did say speed restrictions are canceled after the descent clearance.
Gotcha. Okay, no problem for American 2387. Thank you.
So we're going to go riled.
Envoy 4007 runway heading out of incoming out of 1700.
Envoy 4007, radar contact climbing through 1800. Use caution, you're violating the minimum vectoring altitude, just keep an eye out for the mountains. Continue your climb to flight level 340 and proceed direct altitude.
Alpha 340 for 4007.
At least I got some time to figure this one out. Alright, so we're going to do the RNAV, runway 7. No star, no vias. Just going to put that in there. does that look like? Gotta get rid of NIBEO, or BO. That's what's screwing things up here. Sorry I'm not paying attention to you guys. Just trying to get all this squared away. Kind of threw an audible at me. Arrival, retrieving data. So we're 070 at 3. QH1012. Gotta get all this squared away before he starts giving me descent instructions. 29 on the temperature. All right, I think we're good now, chat.
And Fenix Southwest 100, we just had a little glimpse of a couple lightning strikes. Just wondering if there was any weather changes.
Southwest 192. I'm not getting any reports of lightning. There's a layer of cumulonimbus, but should be fine once you get under it.
Alright, Roger, just wanted to know. The Southwest 192.
Yeah, America 2317, that's it.
Southwest 192, if it's looking dicey, I'm happy to give you also the VOR DME approach.
Yeah, we should be fine. I went straight through Barron, whatever that hurricane in Miami was called.
Well, that's the one that knocked out our ILS, so full circle.
You guys landed in 50 knot tailwinds.
The Caribbean area goes from 0 to 100 real quick.
Oh yeah, sure, I know that for a fact.
It is absolutely impossible to safely land in 70 knot tailwinds.
American 2387, you're number 1 for the approach. Cleared for the RMP approach, only 07 as published. You can descend to minimum published altitude.
Alright, go descend to minimum published altitude, clear for RMP approach, runway 07, American 2387.
And Southwest 192, descend and maintain 4,000, and turn right heading 190, vectors for fine.
Set 4,000, right turn 190, vectors for fine on Southwest 192.
So it actually should be...
Southwest 192, I know you're still descending, but if you could reduce speed to 230 knots, I'd appreciate it.
Yep, we're reducing 230.
Clean up my box.
And American 676, when ready, at your discretion, descend and maintain 5,000. Sangster information Delta is current.
My discretion, descend and maintain 5,000, and we have Delta, American 676. So 5,000. Actually, we're at our top of descent, so that was perfect. One last thing. What do you mean what happened? Oh, so he completely changed my flight plan, so I had to reprogram the whole airplane for our approach. So that's why I was all over the place there for a second.
Southwest 192, left heading 180, and you can descend to 3,000.
180, 3,000, Southwest 192.
So I had filed for the ILS, and I had it all programmed in, and he's now gave me the GPS approach, so it had to reprogram the whole...
runway 07, winds are calm.
So landing runway 07, American 2387.
But we're coming down now, so... So we're all good. We caught up with his change.
Yep, QNH 1012 at Sanctus. Roger.
So that was fun. That was a little switch up. But everything's good. We should see when we get down to our approach how messed up it might be.
Southwest 192. Traffic is a A321 turning final at the FAF, runway 07. Let me know if you get him in sight.
So there's a lot of arrivals at the moment coming in to Jamaica, so this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. We're going to have to spot traffic. What I'm hoping is by the time we get there, they all have landed, and I'll be number one for landing. So.
Southwest 192, turn left heading 100.
Left 100, Southwest 192.
They weren't lying. There's some thunderstorms in the area. Is there a flash of lightning there?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting our descent into Montego Bay. Please follow the instructions of the cabin crew as we prepare for landing. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you heard from our
Southwest 192, turn left heading 080, descend to 2000.
please make sure that your seatbelt
2000,
and your seatback and tray table are in the upright position. We will collect
Southwest 192, you can disregard any terrain warnings. I've got you separated from the terrain.
Roger, we'll disregard any terrain warnings for Southwest 192.
Well, we have fancy terrain radar. I think Jamaica is experiencing a pop-up thunderstorm. So. So we're descending power. We're on profile.
And Southwest 192, make that turn to 070 now, descending to 2000.
070, 2000, Southwest 192.
And Southwest 192, when you get below the cumulonimbus layer, the field will be at your 11 to 12 o'clock and 8 miles.
Alright, we'll have report building for Southwest
But Southwest 192, keep that heading, because I can't separate you from the terrain if you head south.
What is Southwest 192 doing? So I'm just looking at, I have a Vatsim radar map, so I'm actually seeing these other guys.
And center south.
It's kind of like what a controller would see.
Roger, Southwest 192, cleared visual approach runway 07. Do you have the traffic in sight now?
Traffic is in sight, we're clear visual approach runway 7, Southwest 1.
Roger, Southwest 192, your number 2, follow the traffic, cleared visual approach.
Number 2, follow the traffic, clear visual approach runway 7, Southwest 192.
Now, Southwest 192 is all over the place.
American 2387, landed time 55, welcome to Sangster. Exit right on Bravo, looks like you're going to make Bravo. And then make another right on Alpha, or actually no, looks like you're going to Alpha. Exit right on Alpha, taxi via Alpha to the gate, remain in this frequency.
American 2387, looks like we had to go around. Something happened with our Fenix, decided to plug out and going around runway 07.
Well, knowing the Phoenix, it probably floated forever. American 2387, can you make left traffic runway 07? Are you still visual?
Sure can, American 2387.
Roger, American 2387, make left traffic, clear visual approach runway 07.
Make left traffic, clear for approach runway 07, and tries again, American 2387.
Holy crap, American, I saw that one from here.
Listen, what happens on VATSIM stays on VATSIM. We don't tell anyone.
Emailing his instructor right now.
Yeah, on the ground was pretty bad.
Guys, he's flying the Phoenix. Give him a break.
I mean, you don't have to say just Phoenix. It's like any Airbus, so.
And Southwest 192, clear to land, runway 07, Wintercom.
I'm flying a Fenix A321, so we'll see if I float.
Envoy 4007, leaving my airspace up to the north. Havana's offline. Radar services are terminated. Change to Unicom now, 122.8. Have a great flight. Thanks for flying out of Ocho Rios. I always love those.
Unicom, Envoy 4007. See you. Great.
Oh my god, wow. Once again, I have no idea who I'm talking to.
It's all good, man.
And American 2387, traffic is on short final, no factor for you.
We got traffic side for American 2387.
Now, American 2387, are you going to be a factor for me? Make that down that one long. Nah, I'm 50 some miles out, so.
Southwest 192, landed time 5-8. Welcome to Sangster. Exit to the right when able, and then taxi via Alpha to the gate of your choice. Remain this frequency.
Okay, right, Alpha to the gate, Southwest 192.
American 2387, clear to land, runway 07, winds are calm.
Clear runway 07 for American 2387.
So we're actually clear below, so we can switch this to the altimeter at Sangster.
And American 676, not anticipating any traffic to affect you, so I'm going to go ahead and clear you for the RMP approach runway 07 as published. You can descend to the minimum published altitude.
Cleared the RMP 7 approach, descend to the minimum published altitude, American 676.
Yeah, 07 for American 2387.
No, American 2387, you can stay on the visual. You're cleared to land. You're all good. That was for American 676.
Sorry about that.
So we're cleared to...
And American 676, I think I heard you read back. You heard the instruction?
Affirmative, American 676.
Roger that.
So we're cleared to descend to 3,000. And we're cleared for the approach. We are all good, guys. Everything is all right.
Center Southwest 192.
Except that big thunderstorm out front.
Hope American gets down safely. See ya.
Southwest 192, thanks so much for flying, man. Come back anytime. Have a good one.
Yeah, we'll probably be flying back out of here pretty soon. I'm thinking about it for Southwest 192.
Awesome. I should be here.
Roger.
Almost said it. Almost said it. I did. I almost said it. Try to keep this kid-friendly. Kid-friendly. Didn't want to get that PG-13 rating. So we're still on profile. So another big thing about the A321 is it's tough to slow her down, so you want to get ahead of it. Just like I would love to get ahead of this thunderstorm and not descend through it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get bumpy, so we're going to put the seatbelts on. First class gets another round of rum drinks on American Airlines. just to prepare for the turbulence that we're going to probably encounter. All right. So I was actually very happy that that controller gave me that change in flight plan at 150 miles out, because that gave me plenty of time to fix it. Sometimes they don't do that. Where's it got us coming in at descent point? No, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Let's try open descent. Because he's saying it's 3,000. So what I'm doing here is this blue line is our bottom of descent, and I'm trying to adjust it using some speed brake so that I cross Usain at 3,000 and not past it. I think it's pretty cool. So the identifiers for the RMP-07 approach, the RNAV approach, is Usain Bolt done it. If anyone doesn't know, that he's a famous Jamaican track star, Olympian. Probably one of the fastest men alive. Looks like the thunderstorm has moved off to our left.
And Kingston radar, America 2387, we are down on runway 07, looking for whatever Southwest Blue parked.
American 2387, looks like you're turning right on Alpha. Taxi all the way down Alpha to the gate of your choice.
Alright, taxi on Alpha all the way to the gate for America 2387. Thanks for the ATC. Really appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you for flying.
Alright, so slow down to flaps 1 speed. Get that first stage of flaps out. Throw that speed brake out there, get us down. Perfect. So we're cleared the approach, so the approach could come on. And I'm going to arm the approach, or arm the approach phase. And we'll slow down to 180.
American 676, clear to land, runway 07, winds are calm.
Clear to land, runway 07, American 676. Alright, flaps 2. And we're gonna what we're gonna do is we're going to get the flight recorder on, because I will forget, like I did the last time. Alright, so we're turning in on our approach here. Here, come down. Go manage speed. Flaps 3. Punch through this marshmallow. A bit of wind coming off the mountain. Go flaps full. So I think Vatsim and my weather are two different things. What did I say the barrow is? I'm gonna go 650.
Cabin crew, take your seats for landing.
So we're going to fly over beautiful Montego Bay. Jeez. This is a Microsoft Flight Simulator thing. Going to arm the spoilers. Do not have the runway. But we are on profile, so Jesus.
In Kuwana, Tree 50, you're leaving my airspace to the south, and Curacao is offline. Radar services are terminated. Change to Unicom 122.8.
Above. Minimum.
Continue. There we go, at the runway in sight. Yeah. Vatsim doesn't see this thunderstorm. Autopilot off.
Light slow. 50, 40, too 30, low. Terrain. 20. Retard. 5.
American 676, landed time 15. Welcome to Sangster. Vacate right on Bravo, take a right on Alpha, taxi to the gate of your choice, remain this frequency.
Right on Bravo, right on Alpha, taxi to gate of my choice, so remain on this frequency. American 676. Wow, that was...
And American 676, are you flying the Phoenix?
Yes, sir. American 676.
And American 2387, then yes, he did indeed school you.
Dang.
And if anyone was watching my stream, you could see how crazy that approach was, guys. This weather really popped up. All right, let's clean up here. I'm actually very impressed with myself, guys. That was very tough. We lost our approach. I was able to reestablish. We got stable. We didn't float. All right, so I'm going to stop recording. Yeah, I don't think our weather is matching Vatsim. All right, so we cleaned up the plane. We're gonna get the APU on. Boy, my heart is pounding. That was exhilarating. especially considering I am being watched by both you guys and the Vatsim world. Oh, I got that replay. I got to see that replay, actually. But I am going to, once I disconnect from Vatsim, I'm going to clear up this weather so we get a nice, visual of that replay.
And radar, the American 2387, thanks so much for the ATC and the labs. Great job. Fantastic. I enjoyed your radar services, and we'll see you around. See you later.
American 2387, it was awesome having you. Come back again soon.
No problem. We'll see you.
Peace.
What gate shall we do? We'll pick this gate right next to American 2837. All right, taxi lights off. Where's the turn-in line? There we go. Parking brake on. All right, so I'm not going to shut down because we've got to see that replay. And Fenix doesn't like replays. So what I am going to do is, guys, I'm going to fix this weather so we can see the beautiful landing I did, right? Center America's 676. Thanks for the ATC. It was great.
American 676, Kingston Radar. Thanks so much for flying with us tonight. Have a great one.
All right, so I'm going to disconnect from Vatsim. And this might be easier. So let's see, yesterday so 174, what was the yeah, passengers barely felt that. Hopefully it was better here yesterday. So I'm just loading in some better weather for the replay, guys. We're trying to find better weather. What if? There we go.
Terrain ahead.
Alright, so we got the replay going. Let's move it in. So that thunderstorm hit, blew me off course. A little quick thicken, a little hand flying. Got us stabilized again. We'll go from here. So this is the weather that Vatsim was using. much better weather than what we were experiencing. Of course, I barely saw the runway, so let's see, what was our touchdown point? Oh, right on the markers. That was beautiful. Little off center. Well, guys, it was a blast doing this with you. I'm going to be doing more Vatsim. Actually, going to be using it all the time for live streams because I want to give you guys the option to fly with the channel if you want, and some future stuff that's coming. So Monday, the SimWorks Studios update is dropping for the PC-12, so we're going to be taking a look at that. Probably going to be doing a stream with that Tuesday night. So, you know, look for that in the channel. If you haven't already, please like the stream and subscribe. Till next time, guys. Clear skies and smooth landings. It's been great. What happened there, guys, but it was an example of fly the plane first.